Oh, hello, I didn't see you there. This is Travis, and you've come to Tpull's Corner. And we've got a new deck today. And you see here, it's Toughness is greater than power. And the key is Ancient Lumberknot. Each creature you control with toughness greater than its power assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. So we've done something that is inadvisable, right? We have almost every creature in here has a toughness that is less than its power. And the winning combination is just to get our creatures out on the field, very meek, unassuming, 0 power creatures, 1 power creatures. And then when we come across one of our Ancient Lumberknots, we plop it down on the battlefield, and suddenly our 113 zombie soldier turns into a 13 zombie soldier. So that's it in a nutshell. Let's go through the deck real quick. Overview: 27 creatures, 24 lands. We'll start with our 1-drops, Concealing Curtains from the new Innistrad Crimson Vow expansion. You can transform from 0/4 into an Eye Horror Menace. 3/4 with Menace, and you get to choose a non-land card from their hand and make them discard it. Charge Through. This is 1 copy. This is in case I get something big like the Unhallowed Phalanx out combined with the Ancient Lumberknot, and they're blocking me. I can do Trample, and it replaces itself. It's a cantrip. You just draw a card afterwards. Instrument of the Bards. This is in here mostly because I only have 2 copies of Ancient Lumberknot. So those of you who are new to the channel, we are under an artificial constraint. Okay, this channel is mostly intended for newer people that are learning how to play, people that don't have massive collections. So we wanted to put together decks on this channel that not everybody's putting together, because there's all sorts of good YouTubers out there already that are examining the latest meta and showing you all the latest mythic rares and stuff like that. So we're kind of doing the opposite of that. Instead of jam-packing our deck with the absolute best way we can do it, we do not use our wild cards yet to craft any cards. So if I've got 2 Lumberknots, I'm not crafting a 3rd or 4th Lumberknot. I'm using what I've got. So what I've got is Instrument of the Bards, which is a legendary artifact. And at the beginning of your upkeep, you could put a harmony counter on it each time. So when I get to 4 harmony counters, I'm going to spend my 4 mana and search my library for a creature card, and it's usually going to be Ancient Lumberknot, so I can bring my winning combination out to join the rest of the front line. So that's the way that I get one of my copies if I just don't have it handy. 1 copy of Aegis Guardian, 1/4, Beloved Beggar, 0/4. If he dies, he's got Disturbed, so I can bring him back as a 4/4 flying vigilance attacker. Fateful Absence to get rid of planeswalkers or creatures. 3 Giant Oxes, which are 0/6. We want to turn those into 6/6 attackers. 1 copy of Sanctify to get rid of pesky artifacts or enchantments. 3 Power Word Kills. 3 Priests of the Haunted Edge. This is mostly for creature removal, but if I get the Lumberknot out and they turn from 0/4 into 4/4, they can become regular attackers too. 1 Inscription of Abundance. This is usually, there's a lot of cards out there that the enemy will just plop down and they'll never attack. They'll just keep them because they have a special effect. So this allows us to fight them and get rid of them. 1 copy of Masked Vandal. If I've got a creature in my graveyard, I can exile it. And I can bring the Changeling down. I can exile the creature from a graveyard, and then I can exile an artifact or enchantment that my enemy has. 3 copies of Overgrown Arch that I can use to gain life. Uses chump blockers, or I can learn to get into the sideboard. Sideboard has Environmental Sciences. Since I'm playing 3 different lands here, green, black, and white, this will help me get the right mana. I got Basic Conjuration to go look through the top 6 cards of my library to find a creature card. 1 Containment Breach for more artifacts or enchantment removal. Expanded Anatomy if I've got good creatures on the field and I just want to use them. Like if Ancient Lumberknot is not coming up and it's just taken too long and I don't have Instrument of the Bards and I've got a bunch of 0 and 1 creatures, I'm going to put this on somebody and start attacking. Introduction to Prophecy, you're going to dig through my deck. Introduction to Annihilation to exile something pesky, and Confront the Past to remove planeswalkers. That's the sideboard. Have 1 copy of In Search of Greatness, mostly using this so that I can scry, help me dig through the deck faster to get to my win con. Core Celebrant to help me gain life. Faithbound Judge, this is one of the newer cards from the new expansion. 4/4 Spirit Soldier, he's got Flying, Defender, and Vigilance. You wonder, why does a defender need vigilance, right? He's not going to tap. Okay, at the beginning of your upkeep, you get to put a judgment counter on him. When it's got 3 or more judgment counters on it, it can attack as though it didn't have defender. Then, if they kill it, you can bring it back for disturb for 7 mana, and it becomes an aura curse, an enchantment, Sinner's Judgment, and then you start putting judgment counters on it again. Once you get 3 judgment counters, the enchanted player loses the game. So that's a nice little alternative win condition if we get to it. Morbid Opportunist, not only is their toughness greater than the power, but I like their special ability. Whenever 1 or more creatures die, you draw a card. You only get to use it once per turn, but this can also help you dig through your deck. So you can see, because I don't have 4 copies of Ancient Lumberknot, I've got ways to dig through the deck. I've got Instrument of the Bars to go search. I've got In Search of Greatness to scry. I've got Morbid Opportunist to draw through my deck faster, that kind of thing. So the deck is not entirely without purpose. Just so you see, if I have some other stuff in here that's not, a 0/4 or 1/4 creature, that's all in purpose of getting the win con out. Skullport Merchant. This is good for sacrificing. You don't feel bad about sacrificing a 1/4 creature, usually, right? So that can help you draw through your deck if you need to. Bird and Mire has reach to help me with the flyers. And Spirit of the Elder Guard. This is one of my nice little cards that actually has some power to him already in case Lumberknot never comes out. However, if he is out with Lumberknot, he gets to be base 4, and he gets the bonus, so he gets plus to that. So he might turn into like a 7/4, 8/4, 9/4 type of creature real fast. Okay, we have the Unhallowed Phoenix. I have 3 copies of them. This is the real thing that you want. I mean, the ideal thing would be to get 3 of these puppies down, then get a Lumberknot down, and really surprise your opponent all at one fell swoop. Doomscar in case things get out of hand, which can happen a lot because this deck takes a while to get going, and we go up against the Swarm decks quite a lot these days, right? We have 1 Inspiring Commander. Since everybody has such low toughness, I figured it was worth getting one of these guys in. Whenever another creature with power 2 or less enters the battlefield, you gain a life and you draw a card. So that can really help you draw through your deck. And we have Harness Infinity. You can exchange your hand into your graveyard, and that's just a ton of fun if you ever get that to pull off. And here is a 3rd win condition. Remember, we have the regular one, we have Faithbound Judge. This one is, instead of taking away their life, you add to it, right? Most people are familiar with this by now, but basically he's got Flying and Double Strike. Whenever you deal damage, whenever any creature deals damage, you and that player each gain that much life. So if I hit him for 5 points of damage, he just gains that 5 points of damage back. Okay, we deal the combat damage first, then he gains it back, but we gain that much life as well. Okay, now here's how you win. At the beginning of your end step, if you have at least 15 more life than your starting life total, which means 35 health, each player, Angel of Destiny, attack this turn loses the game. So if I attack with the other guys and I get up to 35, I don't win the game right away. That's important to remember. Anytime my health is 35 or over and Angel Cleric manages to hit the bad guy, the opponent, the enemy, then he loses the game. This is in the deck 2 copies because with Ancient Lumberknot, he turns from a 2/6 creature into a 6/6 creature. And with Double Strike, if he gets 1 free hit, that means 12 points. That can really bring you back from a low life total, or it can help you win the game in one fell swoop if your enemy's not expecting it and you've already got just a couple of points of life already above your starting point. All right, that is the deck. We're going to take it out for a spin. We're going to see how it works. In the meantime, before I forget, go ahead and hit like. Go ahead and subscribe if this is your first time here. If this is your 10th time here and you still haven't managed to hit the subscribe button, what are you waiting for? Here we go. Okay, we're filming this before the intro, so this is really an outing for Ancient Lumberknot to see if the concept deck will work well. I need a green and I need a black. I like having him starting out in the hand. And let's see. We take the definite lands first. And we've got a 0/4 blocker, which is great against these landfall decks, except for when they get the green-red guy out that can't be blocked by zeros. Okay, not willing to admit that he has it. How about Morbid Opportunist? If you're going to kill somebody now, I get a card. This kind of shows you the landfall decks can be devastating if you don't have a block at the very beginning, right? That's kind of a useless attack. And it leaves him open for an attack from me. Yeah, oops, no kidding. Let's keep him in reserve. We want to build up a critical mass. With one. All you need is 1/0 for a blocker, and suddenly the vast majority of this is blunted. Don't even mind if he dies, so I can bring him back as a 4/4 flyer. So, no problem. Get a card. Perfect timing. That's right, you pump up your creature. I'm just going to keep pumping up my creatures. Now you got to get your power over 6 to get at me. This deck should be particularly good against at least the red-green combo because it's been a very common landfall combo lately. He's getting tough. You know what? I'm going to let it through. It's all tapped out. I can't do any more than that. We'll go to 2. We will drop the Unhallowed Phalanx. And we're going to attack with just 1. Because I want to keep my Giant Ox, but if he does the Vastwood Surge again, I'm going to give up my Valkyrie. Because he won't have Trample. There's the Brushfire Elemental. Kind of late to the game. So I can't block the Elemental this turn. Trying hard to hurt me. I will block the biggest one I can. Decline. Let's see. Let's bring out... Can we afford to do this? Kind of needed more mana there. If he has land or ramp, I could still be in a bit of a pickle. A Goldspan Dragon. Crap. And me without that kind of a blocker. Alright. So... I can block 2 of you, but I can't block the flyer. But you did all tap out, right? This should work. Ah! Got one. Okay, does this matter? I can get you down now. It should still work. You gotta block one of the 13 13s, but the rest is just enough. Unless that helps you gain life. You've got 2 mana. If not, I'm dead. Ta-da! First test right out the gate, only 2 copies of Ancient Lumberknot, but we started off with it in our hand. That's a keeper. Okay, I guess that's enough to start. Hopefully they don't become too stingy on the mana here. Tax Lore 101. Interesting name. Are you related to the Taxman, Tax Lore? Okay, we'll start with the Arch because that'll give us more time to gain life, or to sacrifice and use it if we need to soon. Okay, that's already getting powerful, isn't he? So, let's put down the Ox to block. Can't pump him up yet. He needs 4 mana to start giving him more counters. Oh, or he can just do that and give him more counters. Okay, lovely. Okay, that's not a good blocker anymore, so we don't need to worry about him. That is too soon for that card to come up. Okay, if he gets another land and pumps this guy up, he's already going to outpace the Haunted Edge's ability to destroy him. Does he use Blizzard Brawl? Because he's not using Snowlands. He might... There we go. He's using something else. He recognizes the threat, and he gets rid of him right away. Fine. Because I just can't be allowed to have nice things. So instead of giving me the most powerful card in my deck, how about you give me a land somewhere? I mean, that would be nice. I can go get it through my sideboard, but I want to maximize my life gain. Okay, now he can just start pumping things up. And then is when I would want to have some removal. He knows he can't get through the Ox, so he's not bothering to attack right now. Alright, take that back. He might have something he can use to increase the power. There we go. Where's my removal? Where's my lands? Okay. Let's do this. Not afraid of you. I'm afraid of another devouring tendrils. That's what I'm afraid of. He knows better than to attack, because I basically got 2 4/4s that'll be coming at him. Here we go. This will give us a little bit more land. Let's see. I guess we'll take a plains. And we'll wait on that. We don't need to attack this particular turn. I can double block, and we can stop the Delver. And he should know that. But I can't get through him yet. Let's see. We can do that. We can do that. I'll just go get some more life now while I can. No attacks. If he pumps up the Jungle Delver again, then I can't get through with the Ox. Oh, that may have been a mistake there, buddy. Because now I can do this. And maybe get through with an attacker. He's going to take it. We're going to go get some more life. We're going to end the turn. We're going to keep it at nighttime, so that's why we didn't attack with another creature and use this or anything like that. And we don't want to cast 2 spells if we can help it, because our Wing Shredder is more important to us there. Okay, now he's outpaced the Ox again. And everybody. But he's pinned to defense, basically. Oh, he can make him very powerful very fast now with all that mana he has. Okay, he's kind of doing what we want him to do. And I'll show you why. Pass. I want him to die. And I don't mind if he dies. And he can only kill one of these, so in case he's got some extra pump-up ability there, we're going to really make sure this guy dies right now. Uh-huh. And he's going to keep my beloved beggar alive. He knows I wanted him dead. Okay, so he's kind of smart. Which is fine. But I still want to do this. Yeah, I want to do that too. He's taking it. Why would you take all that? You have a miracle card? Is that your miracle card? That is not your miracle card. I'm going to show you why. It's time to exile something on my turn. Let's exile that guy. Then we can do that. Now, is he going to stop and kill the beloved beggar, or is he going to throw everybody into blocking the Ox? He can't block the Ox with everybody. So, he is going to block... What? You die. You die from the beggar. You were killed by a beggar. You were killed by a 0/4 beggar. You do realize that. Alright. That's okay. If you're related to the taxman, you deserve that one. Okay, it all depends on if we get some nice lands coming up. Okay, that's a good start. We start as we usually do with an arch. The overgrown arch, that is. This guy Okay. This guy can go away right now. We don't need a bunch of those all the time. This is kind of cool that we get a lot of our removal up front. Should have used that. Oh well. Let's see what happens with this little guy. And we can also put down the instrument of the bards. A little bit conflicting sound waves there. I kind of want to hold on to Inscription of Abundance until I have 5 mana and I can use it. I also want it on something that's not a defender. So we will take action there. We will go use it. We'll go get something that only costs 2. Hello. Are you going to counter my triggered ability? Interesting choice. Do you have enough creatures? He is tapped out, thankfully. We'll keep moving along there. Okay, let's see. That gives us 5, right? How do I want to do this? I want to kill you now. I guess I want to wait on the others. I want to see if he puts out somebody even more of a problem. It's not more of a problem, is it? Attack with everybody. Come on. Okay. He exploits, he gets another zombie. Didn't want to do that. Get rid of one of these guys. And since you're all tapped out, that means my guy survives and your guy dies. You get another one. Congratulations. I'm getting closer to my win con. And now I can attack with the Faithbound Judge. And since he can now attack, this is a good time to use this. We'll use all 3. Hello. Let's make sure I get them all. Okay, put 2 counters on you. Get the health to me. Use him to fight. The only one that can block him. Bam. And then we go and attack. 26 to 14. I like the state of affairs right now. Mr. Aldrin Kincaid. Hello, Wave Bear. Good boy, get a treat. Who's a good boy? Death Touch. Uh-oh. I took out all your good cards. What you have left does not stop me. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just bring him down directly. What do we need? What's left? Swamp, forest. Yeah, I guess we'll take a forest. And now I have... Bam! A second blocker. Oh. Okay, he's gonna use that exploit. There's that guy. I'm gonna surprise you, maybe. I'm gonna get rid of... this guy. You can come on through. We're also going to get rid of this, because we're going to go get this. We don't need to go any farther than that. You can go away. I don't like guys that are 6 power. You can come on down. You can attack like always. And if he doesn't have removal, that's going to be game. No blocks. Good game. Even though I just basically flooded out at the end there. You need to have more flyers, I guess? Is that the lesson that we teach for this? Because he did have 2 flyers. They weren't bad flyers. But we had a little bit of removal, just enough. Discard in the wrong place can really hurt us. But if we're just doing... I love this animation too for the lithoform engine. Let's see. Let me not get distracted here. Let's go ahead and put this guy down. We'll show our forest so we can put down our 1-drop. Foretelling already. In search of greatness. Alright, we can cast a permanent spell. We should have 2 choices here, right? Let's put the arch down for free. And we'll play our land. And then we can get the priest out and Instrument of the Bards. That is a very nice front row. And yet it's completely harmless, right? Nothing to worry about, Red. Just, you know, keep playing your cards. Keep foretelling stuff. You're gonna kill somebody? You're killing a priest? You killed a priest with 0 power. Completely harmless. Man, these people are vicious. Do we take... Yeah, let's take them. Activate ability. Wonder Twin powers activate. Let's see what you got. We've got a Vampire Kiss, Blood Fountain, Ceremonial Knife, another Blood Fountain, and a Vampire's Vengeance. Shoot. I guess we'll just take you. I didn't see a lot of stuff I was concerned about there. You need to get some creatures out on the board and lose them before you can really use that. He's having mana problems. He doesn't have any black source yet. So maybe I should have gotten rid of the red. Get a 2-drop. Yes, we will take you. And let's go do this. I need more land so I can get stuff out on the field. This is not a fair match. I should absolutely win this match. Land, finally. You come down. You come down. My 3/4 goes to a 4/4 because it matches his toughness. And now I can bring down an unhallowed Phoenix Phalanx for free, and he's not going to wait around because he's just not getting black mana. Not a fair test. I think sometimes, you know, you feel like the game has decided you're absolutely going to lose no matter what you do. I think that's what happened here. I think I was just being used by the engine to teach this guy a lesson. Poor guy. I'm going up against the Knackers. Okay, let's do it. I wouldn't normally have shown that last match because it's just some poor sap getting mana screwed, but we had In Search of Greatness, and I think it was a good showcase to really show how In Search of Greatness can be useful at the very opening part of the match. I'm thinking of including that in more of my green decks just to give me a permanent scry capability. And this is going to be the normal landfall pump up your creatures deck. It's going to hurt. I don't know if we can scale up fast enough, but let's put down the beggar, who we don't mind if he dies right away. We'll just gain 1 life back. He can only have 4 of these, so of course they usually get one in the first turn or two. You might have something to pump him up and kill my beggar. But he's kind of there on purpose to die. Does that sound callous? We want our beggars to die. Yep, there we go. Nothing permanent that's kept, though. We got a swamp, so we'll use that for a white, and we'll bring down somebody a little bit more powerful. And let's go ahead and bring in a forest. And we'll be done. We'll be able to bring down our generous soul soon enough. If he attacks, it usually means he has something that can pump stuff up. We block with the guy that can take it. You want to use some special ability to kill him now? You do. Double. We'll just go get a life back. Make him waste his spells on our 0/4s. That is lovely. Bring you down, reveal the card you already know that I have. Bring down Faithbound Judge. Here's another one that I pretty much want you to kill. It won't hurt me if he stays around, though. It won't hurt my feelings if he lives a little bit longer. But attack me again, please. By all means. How many of these do you have? You got 8? You used 2 of them. Okay. We're going to do this again. What? What? Do you have a lightning bolt or something now? There you go. Yeah, you can do it. Okay, sometimes it makes sense. You just gotta wait for it. Disturbed. Are you disturbed at my generous soul? I brought a spirit back from the dead. The beggar you killed will have his revenge upon you. Unless you can kill a ghost. Sorry, shouldn't laugh. I'm bad, Travis. Okay, you can come down. You can come down. Y'all can attack. You want to double block? Nope. I don't think you can do 18 points of damage this turn. You can do 3 if you want. You can't get past my Ageless Guardian. And for people who thought that Ageless Guardian was a bad card, that it was going to be a useless card, that nobody would ever use Ageless Guardian in a deck. Okay, here's Ageless Guardian blocking a hulking bugbear if necessary. Look at that. Earning his keep. Guarding us agelessly. Just on... Oh, wait, let me see. Do I have 3... Okay, so let's do another white source. Bring Faith down. Sinner's Judgment will target you. If you survive 3 more turns... I'm just going to hit you with 1 guy. Just because I'm going to drag this out. Because we want to win by Sinner's Judgment. Yes? If you've got another enhancement spell that you can use on your bugbear, I'll block it with the Spirit. Or maybe I'll block the Brushfire with the Spirit, because he's eligible to block. We just want to win by the alternate method. Just to show you guys. Okay, he couldn't do the enhancement, he couldn't kick it. But he does make him a 5/5, which is cool. Can't attack with him yet. We're going to do a trade. Bam! I've been flooding out. We can do that if we get into big trouble. I might as well go ahead and kill him now. And show him that we have nothing. We have nothing. We're matching land for land. Ageless Guardian blocks again. Ageless Guardian is going to fall in battle. 2 Sinner's Judgment. All we have is a land. Generous Soul shall block. Albert gets him another card to draw. What can you do with 4 mana? Don't surrender. Don't quit. There you go. You lose the game. Sinner's Judgment. Alright. That was pretty cool. We won with the Lumberjack the one time. We won without him another time. Showed you Sinner's Judgment this time for alternate win condition. And it's a good little sample of games tonight. Okay, let's put down the black source so we can play our 1-drop. We've got something to do for the second play, but we are going to need a little bit more land than this. They won't mind attacking with both against a 0 blocker. But if I can transform him into a 3/4, that will change the story completely. And... phooey. Okay, well, we have a second blocker. And he's already got somebody who can beat us. And he's already got a way to start killing us. Too late, deck. Fine. Okay, you come down now. He's emptying his hand. Pass to blockers. And then we sacrifice you because we need to get more land. Although it might be too late. Now we get you. Alright. Well, let's put you out. We'll get a plains. Can block everybody but the spider. And the pack hunter now. Or no, wait, he's a rumbling. Okay. Yeah, we'll let you through. That's fine. You get another counter. You can go here. Go get a second white source. We have power for our Doomscar next turn. And a blocker that we don't mind dies. Excellent. $20 to $18. Almost got enough for my win con. And I do have enough to get rid of 5 creatures. It's a good day. No. You're gone. Yes. Take an action there. Bring you down. We're going to keep you at 4. Oh. Alternate win condition. Here we go. This is why I'm playing a bonus game tonight. To show you this win condition. This is the one we haven't shown you yet. Okay, Gigantosaurus. Oh, this is perfect. $13, 6/6, all attack. And he's just going to take it, and he'll die. Right? Alternate win condition using a 13/13 Unhallowed Phoenix in combination with our win combination Ancient Lumberknot, which also turned Angel of Destiny into a 6/6 double striker, which gave us 24 points of health, or 12 points of health alone. Final score 43 and winning. I think that's all the win conditions we had for the deck. Sweet.